Good evening, all of you black hearts, misfits, outcasts, and otherwise children of the night. This week, we are going to be starting a new series entitled Metal Mondays, because I am nothing if not a fan of the heavier forms of musical entertainment. Unfortunately, on YouTube and elsewhere, there's not a lot of attention given to industrial, goth, more obscure metal. And so I figured I would take some time to show my appreciation of, and hopefully help you come to appreciate, the music that defines the goth lifestyle. As such, I figured it's only appropriate that for my first entry into this series, I cover the title track from the new Stabbing Westward EP, Dead and Gone. This is Stabbing Westward's first musical output in 18 years as the band Stabbing Westward. Some of the members have collaborated in various forms, but this is the first actual Stabbing Westward release in almost 2 decades. It just came out in the last few days, and it's short, so it's easy to consume. 3 songs, 2 remixes, and that's all there is to it. 1 music video for the title track, Dead and Gone. This video is directed by Vicente Cordero. I believe that is how you say that name, with Industrialism Films. He's a fairly new talent. He's only got a few credits under his belt, including Trapped's video for Living in the Eye of the Storm, and Three Teeth's video for President X, as well as directing a documentary and a one movie. So not a whole lot to it. I don't anticipate this video will be anything too spectacular, probably visually interesting in some ways. I will try to lend my insight as someone who went to film school for music videos myself. And hopefully by the end of it, you will enjoy this song as much as I enjoy this song. And we will all have a suitably enjoyable time. So, that being said, let us not waste a whole lot more time, because I have been waiting to listen to any of the tracks off of this album until I was doing this video. So, I'm eager to do this. Let's get it done. Okay. Fairly simple. Ooh. Okay. Okay, right off the bat, simple video, some basic lighting, the bar lights look like a fixture called the Color Force 72. It's made by Chroma Q. It's kind of a standard uplight. I use them all the time in my day job. Looks like this was probably filmed in a rental space, a rehearsal lockout. They're fairly common around Los Angeles. Nothing spectacular at this point. aside from some good coloring. Really, that's kind of the only thing that, looks good so far. Definitely sounds very much like I would expect Stabbing Westward to sound. A little bit more electronic than I'm used to from them. Mm-hmm. Okay. Like I said, music's kind of what I would typically expect from Stabbing Westward, although it is a little bit more electronic than most of their output historically. No sign of the rest of the band, which is a little weird. I guess we'll see. It's going into the chorus, getting a little heavier. Typical Stabbing Westward formula. Can't put fault on it, though. It's basically how I write music. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Stabbing Westward's music, like a lot of goth and the darker aspects of the hard rock genre, then the places where they blend tend to deal with topics of lost love, broken hearts, those kinds of things. The lyrics to this are pretty much the same thing. He's kind of wondering about where he went wrong, which is something that he wonders about a lot. Okay. It's interesting that they're getting them with the cameras. So I was kind of wondering about why they were showing the cameras and the monitors. It isn't something you would usually do, although I could understand a little bit aesthetically why they might choose to have those shots in a video like this. Those would typically be B-roll, although they're very dominant here. And as the ladies, placed the cameras out there, it kind of made a little bit sense from the narrative of the video. Not that there really seems to be much of a narrative. Still no sign of the rest of the band, which for a video like this, I'd really hope to see them all performing together. So we'll see. He does the Jesus pose a lot. It's a bit of a trope. It's tied to the persecution complex all of that. But it works aesthetically for the genre. I'm honestly not seeing a whole lot visually that impresses me, but I gotta admit, I kind of love the song. I expected to, but just doing a quick double check, it looks like I wonder if Chris Hall is the name of the gentleman singing, by the way. I'm kind of wondering if it might just be him and not the whole band performing. I guess we'll see. I mean, the fact that I'm only seeing him is makes me wonder if he didn't just do it himself. I like this bridge. Boom, 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 boom. There's a little bit of a narrative, but the narrative is being told through B-roll. So the narrative of the video is kind of becoming apparent as the video rolls on, but it's all being done in a B-roll kind of way. Like, I don't know. It seems like they filmed a bunch of different videos for this song and pieced them together. And this stuff with him by himself on this, soundstage is very, very dominant, which I guess makes a bit of sense because he's singing essentially about the loss of this, significant other in his life. But it gets a little dull after a while. As much as I hate to say that about one of my favorite bands, but can't win them all. Again, I do, really enjoy the song. Going out on the same 4 on the floor beat. Yeah, break shit. I'm all about breaking shit sometimes. Certainly a choice direction-wise. Again, Vicente doesn't have a whole lot of credits under his belt yet, so I guess it's not too unexpected that it would be a very simple video. It does look like they do have the full band. No bass player. At least from the credits that I'm seeing on their Facebook page, it's Chris Hall, Walter Flackus, Carlton Boston, Bobby Amaro. I have to double check the original band lineup, whatever. So, all in all, videos, kind of take it or leave it. It'll be interesting to check out some of Vicente's other stuff. Love the track. Love the band. I'm actually going to be seeing them this weekend, so I'm kind of excited about that. It's my birthday weekend, and they're performing at like the only goth bar in Los Angeles. Really, the only decent goth bar in Los Angeles. That's not like super private. So excited to see them. Excited for the new album. I enjoyed it. Do you enjoy it? What do you think? Next week I'll be doing the new Ozzy Osbourne video, so tune in for that. And let me know in the comments. What are your thoughts, your opinions? Just make sure to keep it civil, and above all, keep it black, but not too black.